When I got to know about the Irrigation project, that time I thought that this is the most important issue in a village scenario, because even in the urban scenario, these kind of problems like menstruation is a taboo to talk about. So I was thinking that in a village scenario, I would like to know what is the scene, and then if I can be of any help regarding discussing it or having an exchange over this idea, because that's what came to my mind when I got to know about this project, and I wanted to work with girls, adolescent girls. So I thought to take up this project in a very ritualistic manner. Like that time only I thought that the manner in which we were taught, like in schools, that the scientific base and physics and all that, I was thinking not to proceed with that, because how does it matter to know in a village that if we contradict their ideas, like their practices are so different, but if we talk about the scientific things and if it's not impure and things like that, then it doesn't make sense to me. But to proceed with a ritualistic manner and involving them in a game which is played all over the world, and it's something to do with the puberty rituals. So in ancient times we had a lot of practices like that which transformed into games, and that's how I want to understand how ancient practices heal us, transform us, or help us to give a, what do you call it, like basically transform us, like in a physical way, help to understand the next phase of the body. So that is how I started with this game. With this game, which is with 9 circles, which represents 9 months in a woman's body. It starts from the unfertilized seed, and it is already inside our body. How it is proceeding toward the making of the fetus. So while playing that, we can discuss about all this, and we can have we did some drawings and with girls. And a lot of interesting facts came, like about the local area, which I cannot imagine being in an urban scenario. Yeah, so that's how it started. It was a very difficult task to make the girls talk about this, but then with the play, it became so easy, casual, So that is what the idea was.
That you created the ambience where people feel free.
Yeah. Even this game was not played in a very formalistic manner, but in a ritualistic manner, so that turmeric is used and kumkum is used. So when they came, the leg impression was red, which is the impression is going to a circle which is of turmeric. So it's a healing kind of stuff, and that is how in a symbolic way we have understood our practices, like even in marriages and other kind of rituals we play. So basically, I also try to go directly to the door and talk about this issue in a women's unit, like with 2-3 generations together. But the response was so different, and when I went with this play, it was very different, because then I started with explaining about the whole game, and the girls have played in childhood themselves, but they were surprised and shocked to know about this whole process. How do we understand this? And that only, that act of one time doing it have made them realize that okay, we can find in these kind of things in other things also, which we have actually been practicing. So I think only like this one initiative also can trigger something, and that is what for me I am searching for, and that is what I wanted to share with. That this unsaid issue, which is never going, the girls among themselves also, the same age girls also do not talk about this. So if I talk it out with a larger audience with this kind of initiative, which is not so boring for them, then I think there can be some talks in between, which I was thinking earlier before coming here to create, so that they among themselves talk. And I met also mothers and doctors and talked about this, so that they have never actually discussed these issues. And then when I talked, as a third mediator, they started, so they started talking to each other in front of me only. So then I realized that it's somewhere it is breaking. And this is very slow process. You cannot actually do it in a one go. But yeah, if this continues, we can.